Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of Superman Red Son. Let's do it. Superman Red Son is an animated action sci-fi from director Sam Liu and Warner Brothers Animation. Based on the graphic novel of the same name by Mark Millar, the film stars Jason Isaacs, Amy Acker, Diedrich Bader, Vanessa Marshall, Phil Morris, and Roger Craig Smith. What if baby Kal-El's rocket landed not in Kansas, but in the Soviet Union? Now, I have not read the graphic novel that this is based on. I always loved the premise of it, but I just kind of never got around to it. So obviously I will be reviewing this movie on its merits alone rather than comparing the two. And I'll also say, obviously, I have no idea how faithful this movie is to its source material. A couple of the more recent animated DC adaptations like Batman Hush and Gotham by Gaslight, they really deviated from the material quite a bit. But it's also possible that some of the things that I didn't like about this movie aren't even from the graphic novel, so whatever. Moving on. I dug this movie. I didn't love it, I had some issues with it, but overall I had a good time. I thought the voice cast was pretty strong, even though some of the Russian accents were a little bit inconsistent, but that's fine. Jason Isaacs is a solid Superman. I really liked Amy Acker as Lois Lane Luthor, and I'm a big fan of Roger Craig Smith as Batman. He was Batman in Arkham Origins, a video game that I don't understand why everybody hates. He's a really good Batman, similar voice here, just with a Russian accent. Dug him, wish he was in it more, barely in the movie. The big surprise for me was Diedrich Bader as Lex Luthor. I liked Bader as Batman in The Brave and the Bold, and his version of Luthor was probably my favorite character in the movie. Rainn Wilson's two outings as Luthor in the Death of Superman movies, didn't like it at all. I didn't like his voice, didn't like the way the character was written. In this case, liked them both. And there are a couple scenes in this movie that I found really powerful. There's a death scene fairly early in the movie that really resonated with me. And despite the fact that the climax of this movie is really overcooked, like, it's ending, but then this happens, so it's ending, but then this happens, so it's ending. But the actual ending, like the last 3 minutes of the movie, I thought were fabulous. I also thought the score by Frederick Wiedemann was fantastic. The story itself from about the midpoint onward, though, becomes really convoluted. Again, it might be directly out of the graphic novel. If so, I would have to imagine it was dealt with better there. There's just so much going on, so many subplots happening, that the movie really loses focus on its main character, and rather just shoehorns in some action scenes instead. And I didn't love the animation. I thought the character designs themselves were pretty strong, but the actual animation, the movement, it just felt off and looked kind of cheap. This is something I've noticed with the DC animated movies in the last couple years. It's a shame. Overall, though, I would say this isn't one of the best outings for the DC animated movies in recent years, but I did really quite enjoy it. It's a fun, if occasionally messy 84 minutes, and I'm really glad I saw it. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give Superman Red Son, and I think I'm gonna give Superman Red Son a
still fits
out of 10. So now I want to know, have you seen Superman Red Son? What did you think about it? What is your favorite DC animated movie of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.